welcome to Bella's Crochet Gifts. I'm Bella. All right, so today I have a little bit of happy mail. I have some finished objects, one finished UFO from oh so long ago. I am so happy to be done with this. And I have started on a Christmas shawl I'm very happy about. And I have an update on a sweater that I'm not sure I actually shared with you. Um, yeah, I keep stalling out on sweaters. I need to just finish them. But I have an update, so I'm going to share that with you too. But first off, I really wanted to share this with you guys. I think you would enjoy it. It's in a shirt. It is from Tea Turtle. I'm not affiliated, I just like their stuff. And it says, all of the otter reindeer. Get it? Otter reindeer? Otter reindeer? Okay. I think it's so funny. Okay. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, first off, my amazing friend Katie from Katie's Been Yarnified. She is here on YouTube. She was so nice enough to do a spin because she's been spinning yarn for me. I did send her some fiber for, as a gift, and she reciprocated and sent me some spun yarn as well. So I haven't looked. You ready? Oh, it's in a bag. Okay. There's a card. Oh my gosh, and it has a cute little kitty on it. It's adorable. So she knows that I'm allergic to wool. So this is all, I want to say she said vegan cashmere, I think. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, wow. I'm going to read this off camera because it's very long. So I won't let you sit, or I won't make you sit here while I read it. Maybe I'll take a second. A second. Oh, thank you so much, Katie. And she said this is faux angora. So, without further ado, oh, oh my gosh. Wow. Look at how beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at those colors. Oh, it's very soft. There's a little tag in here. Let's see. Oh, the colorway is Bella's Yarn. Source SD Spin. Single, no, double? Single, double spin? I don't know. Faux Angora, 190 yards. Implied. Wow, fancy. Thank you. Look at those colors. Oh, they're so beautiful. Wow. Like, it's so deep and rich. I love tonals. You know that. Everyone who's been around for any amount of time knows I love my tonals. Oh my gosh. This is so beautiful. Thank you so much, Katie. That is wonderful. Oh, you guys. That's going to make something gorgeous. Thank you. Okay. 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 All right. So, okay. So some finished objects. All right. If you didn't know, I had gone on a trip. I went on a cruise, and I told you I didn't get much done, and I was being serious. Through the whole time, this is all I made. Ta-da! I made one little cowl bandana scarf-esque So I combined it in the back. I did leave the ties just in case I hate it and want to pull that out. I can do that easily because all I did was slip stitch it together. But this is what I made on my trip. That's the only thing I really worked on. It is this is a hand-dyed yarn from one of my local yarn stores. I believe it was the Red Fox Yarn, Red Fox Studio. I'll link it in the description box down below. But it is local to me in Vienna, Virginia. And this is a hand-dyed organic cotton, I believe. And let me put it on. Here we go. So you can wear it like down, so it's really long, or you can wear it kind of up and over the shoulders, like just for a little warmth or cuteness, like that. And this pattern, I have made this a lot. It is one of my favorite go-to patterns for like little bandana cowl shaped scarf thingies, cowl thingies. It is the pattern Stitch Music by CJ Brady Design. It is a paid for pattern, but I have used it so many times. It is well worth, I believe it's like $4. It's well worth the $4 to me. I've made several iterations of this pattern just on like even just changing up the stitches a little bit, because like you're supposed to block it, but instead of worrying about blocking, I just did half doubles instead of single crochets, and then I did do sections with single crochets. So that's how it turned out. I love this pattern. It's so fun, and it's kind of mindless, but it gives you a variety, so you're like, cool. And like I've done this several times. This is the first time I did it with the different, it's the exact same pattern. So I just changed the height of some of the stitches, and I just think it's so pretty. So anyways, this is one I made a while ago, and it's the exact same pattern. I just changed up some of the stitches and good to go. So this was the only thing I made on my trip. It was very filled. I was very tired. I barely had any time to crochet. I have like, I think I took 1 or 2 pictures of me crocheting on our little balcony. I'll insert those. But yes, like I had my little setup and I had my drink and my crochet, and I barely worked on it. I honestly, I think I finished it after I got home, or maybe on the plane. It was really it really wasn't I wasn't able to work on it very much because like I said, I was so tired. I made some on the plane right there, some during the week, and then some on the way back. So this is what I made on my trip, on my cruise. I love this yarn. I debated whether to buy another one and make it bigger, but I didn't feel like have it. You know how when you buy hand-dyed yarn, you're supposed to do like 2 rows one color, 2 rows another color, or back and forth so that it fades better. I was like, I don't feel like doing it, so I just stopped. Plus, this is a good size. It goes right down to my waist, and I think that's a good size. And if I were going to make it an actual big shawl, I would have continued on and then just worn it the other direction. So for my very old, I think this has had 2 and maybe a half birthdays since I made it. You might recognize it. It has made an appearance a time or two. So this is my knit on the bias shawl. Here we go. This was a Mary Maxim yarn that has been discontinued. is called Painter's Palette, I believe. It is a 3-weight, and it was a striping yarn, obviously. The last time I showed you, there's my little candy corn. That's where I was at, and then I told you I was going to add the rest of that ball and then call it good, so that's where I was at, right there. So I finished this. I finished this while I was in, we were in Salt Lake for my husband's conference. So he was doing conference things and I was knitting in the hotel. So that's what I finished. I'm very happy with it. I purposefully focused on it so that I could get it done because I really wanted the needles to start a different project. And I was like, these are the perfect needles and it's the right size. So it gave me the push I needed in order to finish this so I can start that. So we'll see how it goes. My knitting is so slow. It really is. I'm a very, very slow knitter. All right. Okay, next. You want to see some Christmas? Okay. This, oops. Oh, my card fell. 1 second. There we go. So this is a, I think I got this off Pinterest. It is a Annie Design Crochet. You will see a lot of her patterns turn up in Pinterest, and it'll say like one skein project. She has a bunch. I've done many of hers. I think if I'm remembering correctly, I think Little Fictions, which is one of my favorite like wide, it's like a wide shawl but not deep, so it like you make extra increases on the side so it's longer but not as deep. I want to say that's the same designer. If I'm wrong, I'll put that designer's name up here. But this one is called Red Clover, and it says like one skein designs and then dash Red Clover. So this is the pattern that I am doing. And I had balled up some of my mulberry silk from a previous, I think it was last year's Knit Pick sale. I had bought some silk, not silk, it is silk, lace weight mulberry silk. And I decided to hold it double because lace is so, it's so light. I mean, very, very light. So I decided I was going to do this for Christmas. And I was talking to my friend Ray from Ray's Yarn Addiction. And I was like, how many rows should I do before I do a repeat? And it has a chart, which I love. I love charts. The chart was 12 repeats. So I was like, well, I have 2 colors. Let's just do 6 and 6. So that's what I ended up doing. So there was 6 rows to start. And it is one of those, oops, I have a hair in there. So 6 rows to start. And it is the kind that it's like the sawtooth. If you can see that, it will need to be a little bit blocked or positioned. Here, does this help? They just want to curl. I don't know if you can see it very well. Like right in there. Anyways, they're curling a little bit, but like every 2 rows you do a decrease and you increase every row. So it is slowly getting larger. So here's the end. And then it's slowly getting larger. And it's so very pretty and so soft. And I decided instead of cutting my yarn every row, that I was just going to slip stitch right here up each side. See, I'm about ready to change to the red. So I'll just slip stitch right up this side and then start my new color. So I love how this is working out. I hope you can see the stitches pretty well. Like I said, I am holding it double so that it's a little bit more weighted, but I mean, it's still going to be two skeins at like 400 yards, I think, because they were 50 grams, but it being a lace weight, I think it's still around 400 yards per 50 grams. Anyways, what do you think? Do you love it? I love it. I think it's going to be so pretty. So I started that while I was in Salt Lake also. So I worked on that first and knit first, and when I was done, I was like, okay, now I can start something new. And I had balled this up for my trip to Europe, but I didn't touch it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make something. So there we go. And it is in one of my Queen's Crafts by Bridget Royal Cake Sacks, I believe. So everything fits perfect in there. It's a really good size. Okay, and then let's see. I have this one is called Lace Crewneck Cardigan, and it is by Magic Knit Crochet. This is a paid for pattern. I did purchase this. I can't remember how much it was, but I don't think it was more than like $5 or $6. I am using one of my hand-dyed yarns to make this, and it is a bottom-up cardigan. It's going to be kind of hard to tell what's going on, which is probably where I ran into the issues where I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. So you start at the bottom, you start it flat. So there it is. And here's what the stitches look like. And then I've started the top portion. So because it's a crew neck, so it goes up and then it has some shaping. And then this part will be under the arm on the other side. And then I have this side that mirrors it. I did do it wrong the first time because my brain's like, oh, you just do the same thing. And then I had the opening on the wrong side because I'm a dork. So it goes like that. Yes, I am a dork because it should be the other direction. See? That might also be why I stopped. Because I made a mistake. Or is it this way? No, it's this way. I did do it wrong the first time. You guys, me and cardigans, I want to wear them so much, and they're kind of my nemesis. Nemesis? They're a challenge. Okay, I did do it backwards the first time because I did have to cut it, and I was like, wait, it didn't make sense. I didn't have to cut the other side, but yeah, anyways, you get it. So here's where I'm at. I'm about ready. I think the next portion is I build up the back to meet the top, and then I do the sleeves. So as it stands right now, I have this much yarn, and I can't remember. I feel like I might have another cake, or I feel like I thought this would be enough. But if you remember the last time I did some dyeing of yarn, this is tinsel, which is a manufactured wood pulp and eucalyptus fiber, I believe, something like that. So that's this. And then if you remember, I did some of these. So if I'm really desperate, I can put these together. This is the bamboo. It was True Boo, 100% bamboo. So if I get desperate, I can add this and its friend that I had just dyed because I tried to darken it and add black speckles, which didn't really work. I can't remember. I feel like I might have another one, or this might be it. I don't remember. It's been so long since I had worked on this. That is one of my problems. I get distracted by pretty things and I start making other things and then things get lost. So you guys understand? Does that happen to you? Do you drop everything on the floor like me? Oh, wait, that's just me? Okay. Okay. I feel like that's everything for right now. Hopefully you enjoyed some finished objects, some makes, some babbling, because there was a lot. All right, that's about it for right now. I hope you guys are doing well, preparing for the holiday season if you celebrate the holidays. I will be doing Vlogmas again this year. I know I have, I sent Heather the Crochet Witch an advent and she is sending me an advent. I also sent Bridget from Queen's Crafts by Bridget. I sent her an advent and I also sent one to Jude at Llamas and Pajamas. I know that Bridget is going to make videos. I'm not sure if Jude is, but if she does, you should definitely go check it out, because these are my hand-dyed advents that I have been making, and I also, of course, made one for myself. Yes, I did. I did. It was me. Which I will be starting on December 1st and going through to the 25th. So that will be super exciting. I hope you guys will join me and see some very pretty yarns. I am getting so much better at dyeing. Not to toot my own horn, but I feel like I got some really nice colors. I really did. Okay. All right. That's it. That's it. Let me know if you had a favorite project. If you want to see anything new or ask me any questions, feel free to do so in the comments below or email me. My email is always linked in my description boxes down below. If you happen to send me a Christmas card or anything, please let me know that you're sending it because my P.O. box does not indicate that I have mail coming, so I don't know to look for it. I mean, I'll go back and check occasionally, but unless you guys let me know, I don't know to go look. Yeah, my informed delivery does not work for my P.O. box. I don't know why. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well and having a wonderful day or night or whatever it is. I hope it's wonderful. Bye!